All right, let's talk about the Andar Pilot. I've actually had this for a little while now. The brand sent it out to me. This is a wallet I had actually wanted to try for quite a long time, but I just kind of had never really reached out to them to see if they'd be willing to gift one to me. However, I finally did reach out and they were more than happy to gift this one to me. So just a heads up, this was gifted to me by the brand, but you know, all opinions are my own. As you guys know, I'm more than happy to tell you guys in all of my reviews the things I do like, the things I don't like, and exactly who it's for. So like all of my videos, that is exactly what you can expect from this video right now. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So to start things off, let's go ahead and talk about what the Andar Pilot is. Now, like a lot of these ejector style wallets, basically you have a button on the bottom here where you push and up to 6 cards get fanned out the top. This is a 6 card capacity on the interior, and then you can fit 1 to 2 cards right here on the face of the wallet. I keep one just so that it's a quick access pouch. I feel like any more than that, it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to get a card out. And then on the back, you basically have a little kind of a little leather sleeve right here where you can put money in there. You only have to fold it once. However, you can fold it twice if you want to. I find it is a little bit better to kind of fold it twice, and it keeps it a little more snug in there. So you can expect up to 7 to 8 cards total, and then of course cash on the back. Now, as for the leather surround right here, that is a full grain leather. It is actually really nice, and then it's kind of glued around an aluminum card holder. It's not a plastic card holder, even if it honestly kind of feels like it sometimes. That is a full anodized aluminum card holder on the interior. On the bottom here, this is going to be your button. That is a plastic button, and then on the interior is going to be a plastic ejector mechanism in the bottom there. I will say that is pretty normal in the industry. There are metal ones coming out here now. However, this one is a plastic mechanism. As for the warranty, this is a lifetime warranty, which is really nice because a lot of these wallets generally are in a 1 to 2 year warranty, so that is pretty impressive. And is a big reason why this is a luxury style brand, because you can buy it once and count on it for life. And so with that, let's go ahead and get into the things I do like about this wallet and the things I don't like. So let's start with what I do like. Before we move on with this video, I do want to say I have a paid link down in the description if you guys wanted to purchase this. It is a paid link. I do get a commission if you guys purchase it, but I really appreciate it if you do use that. And also use this time, maybe right now, to subscribe and like this video as it helps me out in the algorithm. So back to the video. And of course, the number one thing I like about this wallet has to be the leather. Now, I initially was really getting into wallets and I really enjoyed like carbon fiber wallets. I really enjoyed metal wallets. However, lately I've been really appreciating leather wallets, and especially ones that are top grain or full grain. And I have to say the leather on this wallet is extremely nice. As you can see, I've been using it. It's starting to patina. You're kind of getting scratches and that kind of stuff, and over time it's going to get nicer and nicer. It does have that leather smell to it, and you can see that it basically is 2 pieces of leather that are sewn on this side and then on this side. The stitching is really nice and high quality, and I have no qualms about it whatsoever. And I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about this strap here, but this is full leather, which is nice considering a lot of other ones are using, you know, kind of a nylon fabric, and it kind of takes away from the aesthetics. I just think the leather construction on this is really nice. I will say I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. It just feels weird that it's kind of glued to the interior. I realize it's not a big deal. However, just knowing it's kind of 2 pieces of leather that are glued to an aluminum card holder is kind of takes away a little bit for me. However, the leather itself is super nice and I have no qualms with that at all. All right, so the number 2 thing that I really like about this wallet is this quick access slot. There are good ways of doing quick access slots, and then there are bad ways of doing them. The bad way is making a slot that's too tight and doesn't work very well. It's really hard to kind of get that card out, and that's not the case with this. I will say it is really easy to get it out, so if you want to keep your kind of primary card right there, it is easy to get to, and I have no qualms with it. I wouldn't put a second card in there because it makes it more difficult to get to the card and kind of does make it too tight. So that does kind of restrict this capacity to around 7. However, I do really like that quick access slot and it works well. Number 3 comes down to its price. I actually was pretty impressed. Considering this is a full grain leather wallet, there are wallets that are just kind of genuine leather that don't smell nice, that don't work nice, they're not gonna patina. For more than this one, and the main competitor being something, you know, like the Extra wallet, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of that one, primarily because of that. I have to say it's in the $80 to $90 range. You're getting a high quality leather wallet with a decent capacity for a pretty good price. Now that definitely is still pretty expensive, but when you're comparing it to other comparable wallets with full grain leather, it's a pretty good deal. And then the number 4 thing I really liked about the wallet is its cash strap. As I promised earlier, I am going to talk a little bit about that. This is a really cool way of doing the cash strap. Basically, there's this, I don't even know what the right word is for. It's not up and down, it's from corner to corner, and it does work really well. It does hold on to cash. You just slide it right in there. It's not too tight. And I really appreciate that it is leather and not something like nylon or rubber or something like that. It really makes it so, like, if you don't carry cash, it still looks like a really nice wallet. If you do carry cash, it's pretty thick and kind of hides the cash behind it. I have to say the cash strap, there's very few wallets where I think they get the cash strap or, money clip right. And I think Andar did a fantastic job with theirs. Now, what do I not like about this wallet? And number 1 is it doesn't have a metal push button. A lot of newer wallets that are coming out here now, especially things like the Extra Cardholder Pro, are now coming out with metal mechanisms. So you can see right here, basically you push this button right here and it pushes out those cards. Now this is a plastic push button, and then the internal mechanism in there that does the pushing is also plastic. Now I'm not terribly worried about them being plastic because this does have a lifetime warranty on it. However, the feel of the button just isn't super nice. Even in comparison to some of the other plastic button wallets, I feel like this plastic button feels a little bit cheaper than the competition. You can kind of see it bending and stuff. I'm not terribly worried again about it breaking or anything like that, but the feel of it just isn't quite as nice. It does function correctly and works really well, just like every other wallet. So I'm not complaining on the usability side of it, but as for a premium wallet that's being held as a premium wallet, I do wish this was a metal button. And since other card holders are starting to get it, I wouldn't be surprised if Andar does that here soon. But until they do, not a huge fan of the button. And then the second thing, and really honestly the last thing that I don't like about the wallet, it really is a good wallet and I'm not complaining about it too much, is I wish it had an additional capacity. Pretty much in the past, most wallets do have a 6-card capacity that fans out like that. Basically, there's a little rod on the inside here that fans them upward. And a lot of card holders like the Extra Cardholder Pro and the Double Oak, which were both gifted to me by those brands and I review them. You make sure to check out my channel if you guys want to see what I said about those wallets. They have a 7-card capacity in their ejector mechanism right there. And having that extra card actually does make a big difference for me, because sometimes it makes it so a wallet is even not usable for me because I'm somebody that does carry around quite a few more cards. So I wish, maybe in the next version of this, they'll have a 7-card capacity in the ejector side of things, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so who is this wallet for? And I would say it's somebody who lives in the city, is a professional and goes into the office or goes to, Starbucks or whatever, is you're trying to make an impression every time you pull out your wallet. This is going to have a very similar feel to pulling out a really nice bifold that is made of full grain leather. It's gonna be impressive. It's gonna be nice. You won't worry about pulling it out of your pocket. It even makes it so the cash looks nice and stuff, because a lot of other wallets look a little more utilitarian. So if you're always trying to make a good impression when you pull your wallet out, this is probably one of the best ones out there. However, if you're somebody that's a little more utilitarian and prefers to have a large capacity of cards, easy access to cash, and doesn't mind a bit larger wallet, this may not be for you just because you are so limited. You don't have like an expansion plate for putting cards into like you would with something like an Extra. And so I wouldn't recommend it for somebody that is wanting to maximize their space. This definitely is essentially a card holder with a leather wraparound. There just aren't many good versions of those, and this is actually a really good version. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are going to purchase this, if you are a professional and somebody that wants a wallet that looks really nice like this, I do have a link down in the description and the top comment. It is a paid link, so I do get a commission if you guys do make that purchase, but make sure you purchase the right wallet for you. And if this isn't right, don't get it. If it is right for you, go ahead and get it, but make sure to use my link. And I'll see you guys next time.